Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video here we successfully configure our push notification with our OneSignal, right? And also here I make one of the subscriber from our this browser. So that is the Firefox browser. So from to this position I have checked it, but in Chrome it's not working. We have to actually clean the history. So when you clean the history, then automatically that will be display. But when I clean the history, then this logging panel will be also sign out. So for the reasons here I want to check also with our another browser like as a Microsoft. So here with this I want to check it. So our domain name as a homefilia.com. I want to check it also in here. I want to click as a paste. Now go there. Okay, click as enter. So after some time that will be this notification will be available. And also I want to check it with our mobile. So first of all here after some time you can see it's perfect. It's not display as a subscribe to our notification for the latest news and updates. So you can display anytime. So from here if you make it as a letter rather than you can also make it as a subscribe. Okay, so I want to make it as a subscribe right now. So now that is also display as a allow. That means they allow this notification. I make it as a allow this notification. So now that should be a display as a 2, right? You can see it's also display on the notification in here as a thanks for subscribing. So that is actually comes from the Microsoft, there is a Microsoft Ears and then homefilia.com, and also that is display our icon. Okay, that means this notification is also now connected. If you go to OneSignal again, and now that should be as a 2. Now click as a refresh. And now if you go, you can see it's perfect. So now there is a display as a subscriber 2. Because of all there is a 2 notification subscriber. I have actually added one from our Mozilla Firefox, another from the Microsoft browser, right? Which is totally fine. And also if you want to check it with the mobile, that is my mobile view, and into this mobile view right now I want to check it. So also we have to check all that our notifications. Okay, we have to check these notifications from here. So right now first of all I want to remove our previous one. I want to remove it, and also I want to open again as a Waterfilia. Okay, I want to go there and make it as a water, not that water, Homefilia, right? So I make it as a homefilia.com. Now go there. So I also want to check it from to this position first, that is display or not. Yes, you can see it's now perfectly display. Okay, so it's also perfectly display as a subscriber to our notification for the latest news and updates. You can disable anytime from here. So that is on icon is visible and notification is also now successfully visible, right? So now also I want to make it as a subscriber, and also it's showing as a notification send allow. So I make it as a allow. Okay, so I make it as a notification is allow, which is totally fine. So now you can see there is a new notification. Yes, you can see there is a new notification is available as a Easy Express. Thanks for subscribing. So our notification is now perfectly available. Okay, I also want to make it as a in our home screen. That is our add to home screen. So now I want to make it as add to home screen. Okay, so I apply it. So that will be name as a Easy Commerce. I click as a add. So now this app should be loaded in here. Okay, so that means here now that should be loaded, which is totally fine. Okay, which is totally fine. So now friend, I want to add that push notification. So if you want to push it, and also they have the another setting. If you also want to check it, if you go to that our app, that is app e-commerce, and with this app e-commerce here, if you go to that settings. So into the settings area, if you want to update anything, you can actually update. So there is another option as all browsers. So if you select that as all browsers, so from to the all browsers, I have already updated it. Okay, you can see there is also another push slide promoted. So before I have already created this push slide promoted. Okay, so here if you want to create the new one, you have to click as a add and the push promote. So there is a add push promote from here. Right now is visible as a subscriber bar. That is actually another one is a custom link. So you can create this type of one of the custom link, and rather than you can also use it as a native promote. Okay, so they have the three part. So with this three part you can actually display it. Okay, so right now also from here, if you want to change that color, you can change that color. If you can change that custom ball, you can manage it from to this position. So I have already created before. Okay, I have already created before in particular that area. So that is our push slide promote. Okay, so from for that reasons actually is display our these messages. If you want to delete it, you can also delete it from to this area. So here I have already created, you can see now that is actually display like that way, is display as a push slide promote. So I have already selected as a push slide promote. So now that is the reasons is visible like that way, and you can see the show when after the 10-second that is actually will be display. Okay, so for the reasons it's after the 10-second or this notification will be display, and you can also categorize this as per your demand. So there is a preview for the desktop, and that is also for the mobile. Okay, so from here you can actually create it. So I have already created it, but for the default time, that means for the first time, that should be not display. I want to delete it. Okay, I want to delete this promote, then that will be actually perfect. So how to create this type of on the permission promote, I want to show you that things again. Like here I refresh it. Okay, so right now I want to click as a save changes. Okay, I make it as a save changes. At last one permission you have to promote. So I want to create another one, so that will be as a push, and you can see that is a push slide promote, that is a scroll bar. So scroll bar, that is actually scroll bar. So by default, friend, you will get this subscriber button. Okay, so when you for the first time when you create any push notification, it should be displayed this type of one of the notification bar, and from here if you want to select new one, you can select it. So right now I want to use it as this push slide. So that is a push slide, I select it. Okay, that is a push slide, I select it, and then you have to make it as a done. So now you can see there is another push slide promote. So that is all push slide promote will be visible. So it's pretty much basic things, and also that is our welcome notification. It should be displayed this welcome notification. Okay, so now I have updated this part, which is totally fine. And now I click as a save, and you can see that is the same script. So that is a script I have already added in our this index HTML. Right here I have already added that script. So that is our script, and also I have already downloaded two of this OneSignal SDK. So in our cPanel, I have already uploaded that OneSignal SDK. Okay, so now I want to check on notification. So if you want to send that notification, you can actually send it from here. If you go to that finish. So right now I am already finished, and now I want to add some of the notification. If you go to that dashboard, so into this dashboard right now I have the 3 subscriber, right? So now into this 3 subscriber I want to push some of the notification. So here you can see there is a new option as a new push. So I click as a new push, and now there is an option for the audience and send to subscriber users. So I have already 3 subscribers. So now I want to send it to their browser. One will be for the mobile, another will be for the Microsoft browser, another will be for the that is our Firefox, right? So now let's check this out, and here you can add that multiple language. There is a title, I make it as a get, okay, how to get the source code. For education purpose I want to use it as a title, so that will be as a title. And then I want to put some of the message. Like for education purpose I want to use some of the messages. This is for just test from easy e-commerce. Okay, so this type of one of the messages should be displayed. And if you also want to upload some of the images, you can upload it. Better I want to upload another image, image desktop, and then from here I want to choose one of the image. Like this one. Okay, I use this one, this type of the image. Click as a save. So uploaded image successfully, which is totally fine. Okay, you can see it should be displayed like that way. So that will be how to get the source code. There is our domain name, and this is just for the test from easy commerce. So here also from here you can set up that is platform setting. You can set up the platform setting. You can set up there is an advanced setting, which is totally fine. Right now I want to make it as a default. Okay, I want to make it as a default, and there is our web view. You can check that Windows view and the Android view. Okay, so now perfect. So that delivery schedule, I make it as immediate and send to everyone at the same time. Okay, so now I want to make it as a review and send. So if everything okay, I have already check it, so that will be show some of the push notification to our all that subscribers. Now click as a review and send. So now I want to do, you can see right now that's estimated the recipients as a 3 because of all right now I have the 3 subscriber. So now I want to send it as a send message. So you can see it's now send message, and yes, you can see it's now perfectly displayed. So there is a picture, there's an icon, and it's display our this how to get that source code, and there is this is for the test from the easy e-commerce, right? It's perfectly display in here. So that is perfectly display in here. So that is also display another look, in particular this Mozilla Firefox is perfect. And also I'm going to check our mobile. If you go to our mobile notification, you can see it's also updated. So now they have another notification. I want to check it. Yes, you can see it's perfect. So that is now how to get the source code. The images is visible. Our icon is visible. That means our shop icon is visible, and that is our text. Okay, friends. So it's perfectly display our this notification. Okay, that means our total notification work perfectly. I hope, friend, you get some of the idea how much rich course will be is that, because we will develop one site. Okay, we'll develop one website, and also we'll develop at a time for the mobile view. So when you actually push some of the notification to your all the e-commerce client, then you can actually pass that notification to their mobile. So that is a pretty much nice things. I have already done it. So if you also want to add new one, go to the dashboard again. Okay, go to the dashboard again. From to this area, I want to add another new one. So here I want to go to that add new push. So now I want to add that another one as easy. Okay, I make it as easy e-commerce, and then I make it as this is just for test from easy shop. Okay, I make it as from easy shop. So also, as I told you, you can upload another image. So now I choose another image for education purpose. Right now I want to check the select this one, which is totally fine. Click as a save. Okay, so you can see upload images is successful. And also there is a launch URL. Launch URL means when any user click on here, then where exactly that will be redirected. If you want to add some of the promotional code, you can actually create another promotional code page, and here you have to pass this link in here. So right now I have only one page. So for the reasons, as I told you, friend, that will be needed later, but right now I want to actually check it everything is working perfectly or not. So here that is all. You can actually put some of the URL as per your demand, which is totally fine. So now I'm going to check it again, review and send. So right now there are 3 recipients is again. Now click as a send messages. So now our notification, yes, you can see notification, every notification is visible. So that is our one browser, and that is for this browser. Okay, that is Microsoft Edge. So that is will be display like that way in here, and that is our Firefox. In Firefox it will be displayed like that way. And also if you go to our mobile again, into the mobile view, yes, you can see there is a new update. So there is a new update is visible. So there is a easy commerce, and this is for test from easy shop, and that is our images is also perfectly visible. That means everything is work perfectly, right? And also there is a site setting. So from here you can actually setting all that your notifications. So make that sure in your computer you have to allow all that notification, then that will be actually display. Okay, perfect. So our site is also visible, everything is great, right? There is a notification is perfectly working in our site. Now that's all. Okay, that's all for our messages. You will get all that your message inbounding, that is a delivery status. So you can actually get that delivery status, fail status, everything you can actually get it from to this area. Okay, which is totally fine. And you can see it's now showing as this is the test easy shop is now delivered, everything is great. So as I told you, everything you can actually manage it from here. So now that is our app's name as easy e-commerce, and here you have to go to the setting option. So from to the setting, Here there is option for the all browser, so here you have to select this as all browser, and from here you have to select it as a typical site rather than the custom code. So here that is actually our setup name. I added on the default icon, and here you have to add another that is a promote, right? So I have already added one of the promotes, so that is a promote. Rather than how to add that promote, I hope you already know about it. So for the default one, that will be as empty. So here make that sure you just simply create another push promote from to this area. How much easily you can create it, I hope you already know about this part. And then that will be as our welcome notification. Great. Okay friends, so everything is great. I hope you like it very much. So this is the one signal. From here you can actually pass all that notifications. So laterally when we will complete our total e-commerce project, then into the last area, so from the last area we will actually manage it from here. Okay, from we'll actually execute everything from our onesignal.com. So now it's totally fine. I want to first of all design our total e-commerce projects one by one. So from now I want to work in our local host. So into the web host, how can, as I told you, it should be actually only work into the web host. For the reasons here, I deploy our total project to the web host. Okay, so now it's totally fine. So I will come back later in our web host. Next video, I want to work to build our e-commerce project in our local host. So how can do that work step by step? I will show you everything with a live example. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.